Hey, Edgar's from Funneltopia here, and in this video I want to quickly show you how to set up a link in bio page or a Linktree page. Essentially, it's the link. Like most of the social media sites, they only allow you one link, right? The Instagrams, the TikToks of this world. So, but you oftentimes have more to share than one link. So there's this one link, and when they click on it, there's like a row of buttons or whichever way you want to like showcase it. But oftentimes it is just like a one column of like buttons to different offers, different things you can provide people with, freebies, paid, whatever, right? Different platforms that you can take them to. So this is what we're going to kind of recreate here. And just to show that if you have a Funneltopia account, you don't need the Linktree account, right? Even if it's free, it's just better to keep it all in one place. And that's what Funneltopia does well. So we're just going to create one here. So the link in bio page, you can either create it under funnels or websites. It's your pick. I don't know. I'm just going to create it under funnels, under sites, funnels, and then let's create a new funnel. And over here, let's just name it link in bio. Let's just create it. And then over here, let's click on add new step, link in bio. Let's do /bio. Oh, let's fix this. All right, create funnel step. So now we're going to create it from blank. And what I'm going to do in this, it's not going to be a graphic design masterclass. I just want to show you the functionality, like adding an image, making it circle, adding the buttons, changing things up, the background, the colors, everything, and adding social icons, just kind of show you what like the basic link in bio page looks like, and then you can make it your own afterwards, obviously. So first thing, obviously, you click on full width, then you add a row. It's going to be one column, and then add an element. Usually we start with an image, so let's do that. Let's click on an image. Let's click on here, and then over here, under general, we can add an image. So upload from media library, and this is like an image of you, of your brand, whatever, so you can upload it over here from your computer, or if you have uploaded it before, it's going to show up here. So let's just go with this. This is our brand, Good Corgi, our fictional business. So let's start with that. And over here, if we go to width, we want to make it smaller. So let's make it like 150, 200-ish. Let's do that. But also it's square. We want to make it circle like it usually is. So we want to go to advanced, and we want to find image radius up top. Over here, circle like this, right? Already it looks better. Maybe cuts it off a little bit, but that's like the original image's fault. But I think this is good enough. So this looks really nice. Also, what you can do is for the section itself, you can click on the section over here, and then you can do a background color, right? Or you can do a background image as well if you scroll down. You can do it over here. So that's something to consider as well. All right, so we have the image. So the next thing we want to do is we want to add the first button. And with the first button, we're going to focus on just kind of perfecting it just visually, just so then we can duplicate it and make more buttons as opposed to creating a new button every time. So the first one, creating it properly, that's kind of vital. So let's click on it. So one of the things I want to do is I want to click on here in advanced, full width. I want to fill width. So now it looks kind of weird, but the reason I'm doing this is I want them to be uniform because the text length will be different. I don't want them to be like, create like this weird look. They're always uniform. It just looks nice and clean. But now, as you can see, it's really long. You're not going to put a paragraph here. It doesn't justify the button being so long. So what you want to do is here, you want to click on a section. And when it comes to padding, you can do something like, let's try 140. Let's try 140. See, it's a little bit better, but let's type in, 400. Just find whatever width works. Right, let's do 400, 400. It's a little bit better, right? It looks kind of nicer, cleaner, and it's just, you don't need to use up all the real estate on this page. You need to keep it kind of centered and pretty tight. And then for this, you can change the colors, obviously, whatever works. This is maybe something like this, whatever the brand colors are, right? So just kind of pick yours. Or you can make it black like this. That's kind of nice, but yeah, let's just pick this. So yeah, if you want to edit the button text itself, you want to click on it. You want to scroll down over here at the bottom. So you can have different things here, right? It's like, I don't know, check out my site, whatever your things are that you're advertising. It could be a blog post, it could be a podcast, right? There's a whole range of things you can advertise here, or whatever your social posts, whatever it kind of mentions as the call to action, like check my bio or link in bio, whatever the the theme is, whatever the thing is you're advertising. So that's going to be here. You can also do subtext technically as well, but yeah, this would make it simpler. And then button actions will be link, website URL rather, and then here you paste in your website, right? And then you can do open a new tab, or you can do it the same. It's, I don't know, that's your preference. But then over here, if you want to scroll to advanced, there's going to be some other options. You can do a border, for example, full border, solid. You can do different colors, right? That's like another thing you can kind of work with. Obviously, the letter spacing, shadow, all this stuff. Just see whatever works for you. The font itself as well, right? Well, that's under general, under advanced, right? So just kind of check all this stuff out. See what this is like. You need to play around with this stuff. I can't really teach all of this, but just kind of go through all of this and see what happens. Yeah, if you hover over, it bounces, all this cool stuff as well. Glow, let's do rocking. Maybe not rock. Yeah, there we go. Elevate. So just kind of this is actually kind of nice and fairly subtle. As you go through them, hover over them, they kind of all move. So just mess around with those. And then once you have figured out, okay, this is the button, I guess the last thing I would check out that's going to come in handy, you want to go back to general, you want to check the spacing. So over here, not padding, but rather margins. Let's do 20. It's probably going to be too much, but let's do 20 margins. And then as you duplicate, let's click on here. Oh no, rather let's duplicate here, right? This is too much, so let's just undo. Let's do a little bit less spacing. Maybe we didn't even need to do it. Well, we probably did, but let's do 10. 10, and now let's duplicate it. A little bit better. Maybe you can do even less. Maybe you can do 5 just to kind of evenly space them out, just so it's not too crowded. And the next one, click on it, text color. Over here, chat, I don't know, podcast, right? Actually name the podcast. And then the other ones could be like 80% off until June 1st, book a call, book an audit, all kinds of things that you can mention here. Your hottest product, right? There's just all kinds of things that you can all line up over here. So you can have your 5 or 6 buttons, 3 buttons, 10 buttons, that's your choice. And then another one I might add is the social icons. So what you want to do here is you want to add elements, and then you want to, I think it was here, yeah, if you scroll all the way down, social icons, click on it, it adds the icons, right? And if you click on the elements over here, you can put them in, take them out. Let's say you're not on LinkedIn, delete, you're not on TikTok, or maybe you are on TikTok, but you're not on YouTube. Take these out, right? And then you can edit each one. You can click on it, add your link, edit every single one. You can add a social, and then over here you can pick them, right? On Google Plus, that's an old one. WhatsApp, email, website, you can add them at the bottom. If you're not adding them as buttons, you can add them at the bottom. It looks kind of nice, and they all align perfectly. And then here you have some more customization options. I would either do icon and text or icon. They're pretty recognizable, so one of these two. Just text, it looks kind of weird. And here you can play around with the sizing. Let's do 60-60, right? You can make them bigger. Themes, right? This is also cool. You can kind of play around, see which one looks better. Let's say I like this one better. Advanced, again, coloring options. Have this whole thing. Kind of have a few more buttons, and we're kind of getting close to it. Maybe I would do different button colors. They stand out, but for the wrong reasons. And yeah, once you have all this done, obviously keep saving things as you progress through, unlike I just have been doing for the past 10 minutes. I don't think I saved once, but I recommend saving. I would also recommend, which is kind of like the most important part at the end, go to mobile mode. This is the most important one, because this is where 95% plus of your traffic for this page, they'll be from mobile, or on mobile rather, as opposed to desktop. So you can make these edits here. You can click on this section, play with the padding. Let's do 20. See, it looks kind of better. Button spacing, these ones, I can make them smaller, 40, right? Just make all these changes. The button text will be the same regardless. So let's go back. Yeah, so that's In the end, definitely check out the mobile version. And obviously, as you publish, go check it out on both. Just kind of preview on mobile and on desktop as well. But yeah, mobile is more important. So that's kind of the short version. Not a beautiful version, but I'm sure you will make it better looking than this. But this is just kind of baseline. This is all you need to do to have a link in bio page. You can put up like countdown timers and forms and even checkout forms, not just sign up forms. You can put them all on link in bio, see what others are doing, the big ones, the successful ones, and just kind of replicate that. But yeah, that's kind of it for this one, just kind of baseline. If you have any questions about the linking bio page or Linktree page, just click on over here, 24/7 chat support, or anything else Funneltopia related. Yeah, just let us know. We'll make sure to respond as quickly as possible. But if you don't have any questions, then I will see you in the next video. Bye.